Hello guys, welcome to the new week. This is episode 39 of our time with Orebro, and it's getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it? This is supposed to be a Journeyman save, but we've been stuck with Orebro for ages. Now, as I mentioned, it didn't look like we were going to do much, and as predicted, we haven't done much. So we are currently in third place. This is the final game of the season. I'll take you through how we got on just prior to this. But it's been interesting to say the least. So still trying to get the Asamoah issue sorted, and obviously we've got problems, I guess, next season because we won't have Asamoah, and we've got other. We'll have to find someone to score the goals, and that's been a bit of an issue. We've got decent players left and right, but maybe not elsewhere. Let's have a little look at the schedule. So last time we played Norrköping, we had that stupid game where we lost 3-2, where we should have won that easily. So I chucked in a friendly straight after that because the team had an X and a Y in the name, because, why would you do that to anyone? Someone's got to pronounce that. Someone's got to live there and write that on their letters and stuff. I mean, that's just painful. And then we played Malmo away. Played quite well actually in this game, and that loss made it 3 losses on the trot in the league. It was all looking a bit dodgy, but we followed that up with a game against Sundsvall and won that 1-0 with a last. I mean, it was literally the last second goal. We played really well in the game, but we are really struggling to actually score goals, as you can see from the statistics there. So a goal from Linné right at the end won it. We beat Helsingborg, who are bottom of the league. Mbengwe got the goal, but we had chance after chance and didn't put the ball in the back of the net. So, I mean, it was 6 points out of 6. That's not too bad. Then we played Brage, and this was a frustrating game. I think this is the game, I want to show you the stats on, because I probably got it wrong. But, if this is the one I'm thinking of, look at this, 36 shots. 20 on target, 2 clear-cut chances, and we end up with two clear-cut chances, and we end up 1-1. And we're not shooting on sight here, so these are reasonable chances that we're creating. It's frustrated with that. I should have scored more than that. Then we played Kalmar away, and it was 0-0. What the hell? We played well in that, created lots of chances, just cannot put the ball in the back of the net. And then the sort of aberration of all of this is this game here against Valberg's boys, where we won 3-0. And not only that, we got 2 goals from Asamoah, a goal from Colander, and I was massively confused as to why that's happened, because we changed a few things, but it wasn't a change that required that. And we've just played Elfsborg. We took an early goal. Anderson, who has been brilliant from centre half, actually, he was great from as an attacking threat, but he was an absolute nightmare at the back. In this game, it must have been 3 times he lost the ball, just dallying on it, and gave them opportunities. But anyway, and one of those, Jack Cooper Love, the Love Machine, got himself a goal, and that was massively frustrating. You look at the team, you might see a name that isn't massively familiar to you there, and that's because we've had an injury. We've had an injury to Apara, our goalkeeper, 3-star goalkeeper, 23-year-old Nigerian. He's getting caps for his country. So the option was we bring in Oscar Janssen in goal. He's not really played at all. He's a 2-star goalkeeper. He's retiring this year. He's worth £400. He's essentially worth what a sofa is worth, and he's probably going to be as effective as a sofa between the sticks. Looking at his physicals, which, I mean, he can jump, but everything else, it doesn't look good. He'll probably jump and then just crumble under his own weight. So we had this youngster in the ranks. We often been putting Selma in goal and as a sort of backup when Janssen's gone in as the sort of third choice. But we have this lad who looks fairly decent. Physically, he's quite strong. No, he's not strong, but he's got everything else going for him. So you look at sort of the jumping reach and some of these other stats, very, very good. And his goalkeeping stats, many of them very good. The importance ones, very good. Handling, kicking. Yeah, that's just, eccentricity. It's fine. It's fine. He can be eccentric. Barthez was eccentric. He just, he kisses Brawson on the head. That's his thing. Aerial reach is pretty strong, and some of these other stats are fairly good. Doesn't punch, which is good, and he's got good reflexes. And actually, he's been showing that. He's done really, really well. So he's played the last couple of games. He's played the last couple of games. Did he play that game? No, he didn't. He played the game against Valbo Boys. They had a good chance, one really good chance that he managed to block. And then we got, I think he made a couple of really good saves in here, but also, the one mistake he made was a one-on-one, which he's not particularly great at. So I was happy with that, and I think we have our replacement for Janssen there. Hopefully, we can bring him on a little bit, and actually, eventually, he can replace Apara. It does mean, or at least at the moment, means we have 2 Swedish players on as goalkeepers, so that's an extra non-Swedish player we can fill up the bench with. As you see, we got injuries to Colander and Apara. So the other interesting news is Hadu looks very much like he's going to leave. I know it's sad. I know it's very, very sad. There'll be people, I'm not going to say it's you, but it might well be, a tear drippeth down your face, because Hadu he's been quite something for us for a very long time. Let's just look at him potentially one last time. It's not, he had an offer and he turned it down. He's still pretty good, but my problem is he's Ghanaian and he's not going to get first choice in the team. And you look what he's done for 5 years at this club. Scored, that season was pretty bloody fantastic, but other than that, he's been a solid player, and we'll be thankful for having Hadu in the side. What we're going to do today is we're going to try and deal with Douche Gardens. Let's have a little look at the league, and this is the situation. So we are playing Douche Gardens, who have already won the league, so that's probably going to work in our favour, but they'll be expected to beat us. They've lost 4 games all season, only drawn 1. And AIK are really effectively the only team who can catch us. And they are away at Sundersval, who've done quite well actually since we played them. They've zoomed up the league a little bit. Right, let's go. Let's see how we can do here. I'm excited. Amongst other emotions, we've had a very, very short season in terms of amount of episodes, and it's actually been our most successful season. It's just been a little bit disappointing that we've not managed to continue the goal scoring form that we started the season. We looked so good at the start of the season. As Asamoah looked like the pickup of all pickups, but he dropped off. We've tried everything to get him working. As you can see, we've got Ingarson and Bush on the bench, and neither of those have done anything this season at all. Asamoah, he's been an excellent player. I would expect this to be a loss because we've not looked strong enough going forward. But, this is FM, so logic doesn't always apply. But Jorgensen is going down the right side. There's a chance for them. Well, he got through that somehow, and it's straight into the goalkeeper's hand. Jakobsen stood there and he said, "No, you shall not pass." And his Gandalf cape, he was just, no. That's it, lad. And Bengwe, who I think has been an awesome pickup. Linear. Oh, and Asamoah. This is what it's been like. He had one game where he had 5-6 clear-cut chances, and it was just, didn't make any sense, but he missed every one of them. Some of them he had no right to miss. and I don't quite know what to do about that when you've got a player like that, who's very good. You know he's very good because he has scored lots of goals. Maybe I need to play him with someone, but then the problem is I've got this attacking midfielder, the number 10 role here, Bill Ankulu, who is outstanding and who needs to be playing in the team, and I can't play both of them, and it is. I mean, I've tried to take out Asamoah, it doesn't work. Beautiful ball. Oh, was that a save? Was that a save, sir? It was a save. You can sort of see where I'm at. A Taj. Taj, is that a tad? A tad, that, you know, not a Taj. Taj, I think that's something wrong. Excited by this goalkeeper. I think he looks like he could be quite good. I don't think he's all that yet, but he's certainly got potential, and he's making saves. And you know, the amount of goalkeepers who don't do that in this game is, you know, as a fellow FM player, you will know that. Well, we get to half time. It's 0-0. I'm taking that all day. AIK, as you can see, they went 1-0 down, but they've it's back to 1-1. So at the minute, we're still in that third place. And that's pretty good. Can we continue in there? I don't know. You feel AIK probably are going to have a little bit too much for Sundersval, but you know, you've always got to be hopeful, don't you? I don't know if I've said Pinned is a bit pissed off. He's not getting games. Is Callie ball in? No, ball out. Ball in, ball out. And yeah, again, this is where we do really badly. Jesus Christ! Well, we got away with that. I mean, the goalkeeper, the defenders, they all did very, very well, apart from when they had someone running at them. But it's a free kick. It's in. Oh, flipping hell! It's offside. My arse, is that offside? I've had so many offside goals this season. Probably more added up this season than I have any other season. I don't see it, but you know, you just do that. You just take that away from me. You make me feel crap. It's all right, FM. It's all right, FM. I'll just stop playing you. Yeah, see how you feel about that. I think FM realises that that's not going to happen, and they've got me. Well, it's been get creative. I'm not going to change anything because we do need this last. If we can get a little peak at the end, it's another shot on target. I mean, we've matched them. Possession-wise we haven't, but chance-wise we have. Although it looks like it might be an opportunity for Dirge Gardens at the end here. And you know what? The Iran Dust, it just feels like he's plagued me for centuries. Right, what's going on in the other game? It's just so annoying. Oh, it's typical flipping FM. I appreciate some of the time I manage to avoid swearing. Some of the time I just don't, and it's interesting. I don't know what the reasoning between either one is. Come on, Samari. Come on, you could have bloody scored. If you were playing on the other team, you'd have scored that goal, mate. Well, a 1-0 loss. It couldn't have been more even, apart from the fact the Urge Gardens fouled us a lot more. I feel we've been done again. But, well, it's nothing new, is it? But I'll be interested to hear what you think of the goalkeeper. Well, what has happened to us league-wise? Yeah, we've ended up fourth, but it's fine. We are in that fourth place, which does mean we have a European spot for next season. So here we go, £1.8 million for our achievement of finishing fourth in the Swedish Premier League. That I think we finished fifth, and that was the best one we'd done. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So actually, I've done all right. I have to say, I've been fairly consistent with Orebro. We've been quite good. So 55 points there. 46, 51. So that's actually slightly worse than that season. Although that was the season I think we had McNamee playing at his very, very best. And yeah, Dirge Gardens absolutely smashed it with 76 points this year, but that's fine. We're fourth. I'm not too worried about that. Let's have a little look at the end of season awards. Who do you think has won the end of season awards? It's been an interesting season for me. The disallowed goals have been massively frustrating this season. I'm not sure whether it's just because I've been playing Asamoah a little bit higher up the pitch, or whether that's or something else going on. Anyway, here we go. End of season awards. The Orebro best 11. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's an interesting team, isn't it? McNamee doesn't make it in there because he didn't play long enough. But you look at the likes of Hadu, Fisher have got themselves in there. We've got Brawson and Anderson as the centre-back partnership, which is really nice. Alstrand on the left. He'd be pissed off about that. He wants to be playing in the centre. Bamba and Ingarson. I mean, Bamba, what a player he was. Ingarson, he's dropped off very much. End of season awards. Here we go. This is what it's all about. And it's Mbengwe who wins the top player. Samare coming second, which is a bit of a surprise, with Huja coming third. Goal of the season coming from Ulf Fisher, who I think I've forgotten every single time to say this, but he did leave for 1.2 million. Board accepted it, and of course he's doing quite well at HJK. Mbengwe signing of the season, I think that's fair enough. He's been absolutely excellent. Top goal scorer was Asamoah with 16 goals. Mbengwe, top average rating. Huge, most assists. He's been very, very good. I was thinking about getting rid of him, but he certainly has shown why he's here. Ignore the best pass completion, because we play short passing from the goalkeeper, so it doesn't make any, every pass is short. Most man of the matches awards, which is quite an important one, is Mbengwe. We've not had a red card all season, with Hans Pind getting most yellow cards, so I think that sums it up. Hans Pind is the dirtiest player, but we have not a single red card all season. So yeah, interestingly, the game of the season was the 5-1 win right at the start. What do you make of that? Right, well, what do they want? Attacking football, possession football. That's what we're doing. Don't sign old players. That's what we're doing. They want another top half finish in the Euro Cup. They want us to reach the group stages, so we can do all those things. Well, they want us to finish mid-table. I think last time, top half finish. Yeah, there we go. Screw the lot of them. That's what they're getting. Right then, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a short season for you, but I am trying to make some headway with this team. We've had some difficulties with injuries and other things not quite working out. We've had the likes of Asamoah, who has turned from the best player in the world to the worst player in the world, all in the short space of a season, just incapable. And I guess it's his age. I guess we're not quite doing something right with him, but We'll come back next season. We know we've got Ingarson here, who's okay. He's been a good player for us over a few seasons, but maybe it's time to move him on as well. We do have Bush, who's a youngster, 21-year-old, who's he's okay. He's got good potential ability, someone we can bring on, but I think a striker is really where we want to focus, and because we're losing Asamoah, we could probably get a foreign striker. Liverpool, bloody hell, are after Bilankulu. Well, we haven't had him for long, have we? And already they're sniffing about. We'll see what happens there. It'd be frustrating to lose another one of our top players. Budgets for next season, we've got a wage budget of 80,000 per week and a transfer budget of 3 million, so that's pretty good. I think we can do some business with that. It's certainly probably a little bit more than we had in the past. I think that budget has gone up. The wage budget's gone up as well, so that's pretty good. And we're going to be in Europe, so we've got to think about having a squad that's capable of dealing with a European adventure and a league adventure, and that caused us all sorts of chaos last time. I think it was possibly here where we went into Europe and made a load of money out of it, but we really struggled getting a team out every week that was competitive. Right then, guys, well, thank you so much as always for coming along. It's the end of the season, but I'm excited about next season. We're 2026 now. I'm desperate to move on really to the next country, but this is where we are going to win the league, and I promised you we would win the league next season, and that is what we are going to do. That is what we're going to do. Yeah, you heard it here first. Yeah, you will bring that back against me at the end of next season, but that I'm feeling much more confident. If we can hold on to the team, and this has been always the problem, we've lost key players. If we can hold on to the team, Bilinkulu, Bengwe, and get a decent striker in who does score goals consistently, I think we're in for a good ride. I think I might go back to Africa again. It doesn't matter really if we're losing Asamoah. If I get rid of Ingarson as well and bring in a good Swedish striker, that might be the right way to go. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your support on the channel. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time for more excitement with Orebro, and hopefully I can bring you another really good transfer window. They have been several really good transfer windows on the trot, and I want the next one probably to be the best. I want to find the greatest player in the world. Okay, no pressure. Greatest player in the world in the transfer window, and then we're going to win the league after that. That's the plan. That's the plan. See you then. Goodbye.